What's going on? Corey Neese here, also known as Coach Corey3 on Twitter, giving you review of the new Psycho-Cybernetics. Written by, this book is by Maxwell Maltz, who was a plastic surgeon doctor. And this is the edited and updated version by Dan S. Kennedy as well. So you can see I got this book out in Tucson, Arizona. I'm in Ohio right now, but I bought this book the first time out, like I said, in Tucson back in, 2014. And this book is really good. In my opinion, it's a really solid book. I am currently reading it now, and I'm about, you probably don't care where I'm at in the book now, but I have read the book through several times, 4 to 6 times. Like I said, I'm reading it again, and only just now have I felt like I've really started to gain deeper knowledge of what's actually in this book. And I highly recommend it. A lot of what it talks about is how to be happy, how to achieve your goals, how to develop a self-image, the way that we view ourselves. And it talks about, I'll tell you some of the things that really stood out to me. In the first, let's see, what is this? Like the second, this is the end of chapter 2. At the very bottom, the last sentence of chapter 2, right here. This is the part I'll read, right there. It says, "You accelerate personal development and goal achievement by providing your ASM, which is your automatic success mechanism, with a clear, precisely detailed, vividly imagined, and perfectly communicated target. As the target gets clearer, the ASM responds by doing its job more efficiently." I thought that one line there is probably worth the book alone. It's a book that teaches you how to get what you want in life. That was really profound. And then also, there was a sentence that I underlined that the author said, "This is the most important statement to be gleaned from this book." It actually says that right there. So giving you some quick insights. That is, human beings always, italicized, always is italicized. Human beings always act and feel and perform in accordance with what they imagine to be true about themselves and their environment. So this is one of those books, if you've ever heard about visualization, like mindset principles and techniques, it goes through dozens, all kinds of different mindset techniques about visualizing and feeling success, understanding your self-image and human psychology, understanding self-esteem and developing self-confidence. It really helps you work on you in an accurate, truthful manner, which is important because you don't want to go the reverse side of this, which is like too much confidence or arrogance or like too much thinking you're great or those kind of things. You don't want to go the reverse. You don't want to go the opposite of that either, which is putting yourself down. It talks about how to deal with, limited beliefs and self-doubt and self-rejection. It's a very in-depth book. It's got like 16 chapters, I believe. I just looked at 303 pages. Again, written by Maxwell Maltz, who was a plastic surgeon. I think I want to say between it was like a long time ago, back in like the 50s, 60s, 70s. I think that time. So it was a long time ago, and I think it's good to get people's takes, their views from the past of where they were then, and then, applying it to where you are now, but also keeping in mind, it was, originally it was written a long time ago, well over 50 some years ago. So, that's a really good book. I can't recommend it. It's one of my favorites. Like I said, I'm still getting more information going through it after, reading it 4 or 5 times or so. And I want to say that it's been one of the most impactful books that I've read, because anytime I feel off balance in life or I need to get back on track, I always pick up this book and I read some of it or a chapter. Or I just start reading through the whole thing again, because it's got so much material, so much depth of material that you could read this hundreds of times and still be picking out totally new things that you never read, that you never understood, I should say, in the book before. So it's that kind of a book. So I'm going to drop a link below where you can like pick up the book at Audible or something, or maybe Amazon or something. But definitely get this book. And also, if you're looking into these kind of books, like this kind of book, personal development, business books, you might already have a business online, or you might be open to it. If that is the case, you need leads. So I just want to quickly plug a link also below the video that's talking about how do you get free leads using a free lead system that you can use to start a business, or number two, get more leads for your current business. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the thumbs up, and I'll keep bringing you the best book reviews that I can possibly do. These are book reviews on books I've read or listened to, and know that can really help you with your life as well.